Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mortal Jellyfish video. This is not a normal video, but I spend so much time on Please Donate, I figured it wouldn't hurt me to make this video. So for anybody curious, this video is going to be how to change your font and colors and all that on your signs. I get asked this a lot, even though I feel like there's a decent bit of guides on YouTube, and I feel like I guess an easier way is just to recommend people to my channel in case they need help with how to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and dive on into how this works. So first off, you need to just claim yourself a stand as usual. Then you simply want to edit, and then you'll see that you want this long string of text of whatever this code is here, right? So this is going to control the stroke color, the thickness of the stroke color, which is basically just the outline. And then you can change the font size, the font color, the face, which is basically the font type, like what you want it to look like. Currently, this is an arcade. And then this is where you'd put your text right here. Among Us is what obviously my sign says. And then this is all just the end code part. So this will be contained in the description below. I will make sure in the description and in the comments I'll pin it. We will put this whole string of code here. Now, let's re-go through this so you know what I'm talking about when I say these change. So stroke color. If I want this to be a different color, I will need to use something like, you can just hop on Google. I'll probably leave some kind of thing there, but what you basically need is you need the color ID, or what is known as the hex code. And so say I want a blue outline, I'll just go find that on Google. I could just Google color ID for blue or something, and then it'll say that it's 0000FF. And so now if I apply that, you'll see that now this becomes blue as an outline. So this one's going to control your color outline. Make sure to just look up hex codes for whatever colors you want. Next up is the thickness of the outline. So this will be the thickness of the blue on the outside of it. So we could set this to like 10, and you'll see that it grows thicker. That said, this does not work. Like, you can't just black out your whole sign with this. Like, if I set this to 5555, it'll only get so big and then it will stop. So this only goes so big. Keep that in mind. I prefer my main sign to be like 5. It gives it a nice outline, but doesn't do too much. And that's kind of what you want, I feel like. I mean, some people like to make theirs all the way as thick as it can get. I don't personally like to. I like to make it look clean. And then the next one is font size. Now, if you see that we turn this back to 1, you'll see that the font size shrinks or does not shrink. Okay. Font size can be a little weird. Sometimes it will adjust, other times it won't. My sign could be broken right now, to be honest, too. Anyways, but you can change your font size. Earlier when I was messing with this, it made it a little bit, see, it shrank it now, actually. So it can be a little weird. Mess around with the font size a little bit if you're trying to get your things to look bigger. And then, yeah. That's how that basically works. Next up is font color. Very much like the outside color, this is going to work the same way. So if I want this to be basically blue, like I showed you earlier, we'll just put those FFs at the end. So the hex code for the font color itself now, and you'll see that Among Us now becomes blue. So yeah, that's how you'll simply change that. Then you'll have the font face, which is the font style. So if I want a different font style, I'll also put this link to the fonts that I found for Roblox in the description. Basically what you want to do is you just want to fill whatever those in are on there. So like, say I'm on the website and I want cartoon font. I will just take the word cartoon, and instead of arcade, we'll put cartoon here. And then now this will become cartoonish. You can see that this changes the font to something a bit different. But then you got right here where it says Among Us. This is how you change the actual words in the thing itself. So if I was like, you're being sus, I would put it like that. And now you'll see that this says you're being sus. So that's simply how you change all these. That's what every single one of those does for you. And yeah, with this, you can make a pretty creative sign. I typically just, once I get something I like, I keep it copy and pasted, like begging makes you sus. I just have this copy and pasted so I can just copy and paste on my sign. This has obviously got the really thick outline. That way it blacks out majority of my sign. It helps drag attention to it, in my opinion. But yeah, that's basically how that works. So that'll help you customize your stand to be extra fancy. If this did help, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll be AFKing a lot or just hanging out, and please donate just to just to I don't know, maybe make some bow bucks. We've made a decent bit, 13,624, but you know, you only keep 60%, and then I've donated 4,000, so I haven't made 13,000, but I still made a lot of Robux in this game. That said, I do think customizing your sign does help you bring in a little bit more revenue. So yeah, on that note, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And before we end the video, we need to make sure to thank our YouTube members. So thank you, Mama Peas. Thank you, Redwood Deadwood. Thank you, Cupid Axolotl. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, A9 Gaming. And thank you, Darkest Troller. Thank you all so much for being members of the channel. It does help a ton. And on the note, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.